Hello, everyone. Almost fell into almost fell in. Yeah, today's gonna be a good one. Almost fell back into bad habits and cleared my throat the moment I opened my mic. I stopped myself, I think. You guys might have heard a half second of a throat clear. But we're good. I stopped myself. I closed my mic. You know, I need to get into my work clothes because we're doing Limbus today. We're doing the Arknights event. Stage 10, I think? It's not gonna be a long one today. It's not like I can skip class for a third time in 3 weeks, I think. That's probably unwise. No, hold on. There we go. Okay. How's everyone doing? And I see you're doing the Wordle. I might be inclined to get that knocked out before we graduate into Limbus Company. Today I have today the sun in the span of literally the last 10 minutes, the sun glare has just overtaken my window, and I unrolled my desk with my notebook in it, and the white page just friggin' flashbanged me. I have a friggin' actually completely broken module on my browser to force dark mode, and I get flashbanged by my notebook. I have not booted my Steam up yet today. That's why Limbus isn't launching. We did Limbus more or less all of last week, and I don't think we're going to do as much Limbus this week. Not for lack of desire, but I think we're just going to be streaming a little less. Maybe. I don't know. I got some work to do. I'm kind of behind on one of my classes. Not behind, but I'm not grossly ahead of everything I have to do like I'm used to, and that stresses me out. I mean, the due date for pretty much the whole unit is this Sunday. So, I haven't really gotten a lot done there. I'm probably behind the regular schedule. Not that anything's overdue. Why do I get this? Oh, because of the Arknights event. I think I probably answered my own question sometime earlier. I hope everyone's doing alright. I hope everyone's having a lovely Monday. I love Mondays. Back at the worksite, no more nagging wife. Hold on. We're gonna speedrun the Wordle. I can't help it. I can't help myself. I can't help myself. We gotta get this done before I start playing. Limbus is on the screen, so it's not... I'm not streaming the wrong category. Okay, let me close out the menu so that we can see Yi Song's unfettered face in the meantime. I also have some food, and it is totally gonna get cold by the time the stream is over, but, you know, I'll get out of the way. I will, I'll do my best to nibble on it in the meantime. Cool. Wordle. Give me Wordle or give me death. Fuck. Okay, there we go. Very insightful Yi Song. Song. Sang. Sing-songy. Is that a word? Holy shit. Plast. Move the S around. Get some more information in the meantime. You know what? I'm gonna do something a little audacious. A little bold. I'm gonna guess S in the third. I'm gonna guess a word. Miser. With S in the third slot, just in case there's a double letter. I will not be fooled. Okay. There's no double letter. At least, not in the third row, in the third slot. There's no double S. Like the freaking stupid yellow dog. Eamst. Going eamst. Hamst. Hamster. Okay, this is gonna be a Wordland 5, so I'm already setting the precedent for you. Endo, did you do it already? I see Kaz doing the Wordle, everyone's trying to get their licks in. Shit, you got it in 4. Okay, we can make a word with this. We have 3 letters. And we know a lot of the positioning. So the problem with the miser guess actually is that the E, like we know there's an E, but we don't really get any information on where it could be other than it's not where the S is, which you have 4. Yes, I know, but like I was gonna go for another knowledge guess. Like I'm gonna guess, 6 blank letters. But oh no, that's the S is the second to last letter. Prism. No, it can't be that. Prism would be my first guess if I knew that P and R. It's not too crazy of a word. I think it's ism. Or usm or asm. Like Besom. Chasm. There it is. That's the one. No, what the fuck? It can't be chasm because A is yellow there already. What's wrong with me, dude? What the fuck is wrong with me? Okay. So M is either in the second or third slot. E is almost definitely, it's almost like M, E, Emus. No. Doom. I'm just gonna go for Wordland 6. This is really difficult for me for some reason. I'm gonna go for a crazy word like no. I'm gonna go for a crazy word like no. It's not too crazy of the word. I'm trying to decipher any like potential hint in there. This Wordle is kicking my ass, dude. This Wordle is kicking my ass. Fub. I thought it's exactly Yi-song. Fub. I just need to make a word that's mostly gray. I'd say it's quite an interesting word. Duck. That's not regardless. Pretty entertaining. Shut up. These hints are just, you're just fucking with me. You're just fucking with me. Buick. Buick is a fine guess. That gives me B-U and K. But that's not really like Buick, but like what if I was like Bod. That's not a word. Oh, bod. Bod is a word. No, it's not. What the fuck am I thinking of? Bod. Bod is a word. It's a surname. Bod, to be joyous, riotously gay, according to the Century Dictionary. I know I'm not making it. Bod in the Oxford Dictionary. It's an archaic spelling. Okay, fuck you, Wordle. Bod is a borrowing from French. See, these guys need to get with the times. It means to be riotously gay. Wumb. Dude. It's an entertaining, interesting word. And it goes A-M-E-S M-S. No. It goes E-M-A-S mask. Dude, Wordle hasn't given me this much trouble in days. Duke. No, I already know E doesn't go there. Dusk with the E at the end. I actually can't, I can't, this is, my guesses are so bad. Okay, maybe just a guess that's like it has most of the letters, but they're just rearranged. Like, that would just give me the information to get it on the sixth guess. So, like, meals. No, not meals, because I already know A and M don't go there. Like, E. Like a maelstrom. Dude, this is impossible. I'm like, my mind's on the fritz, I'm not gonna lie. I can't think of any word now. I can't think of like a single word at all to spell out that has 5 letters. How is this possible? Oh, nope. Dude, every word I can think of has... Oh. Has A as the 3rd letter. You need to get out of your own head. Every single word I can think of has A as the 3rd letter. What is a word that I can just something like blank AE? What word starts with... What word has A and E as the second letter? May... That's like a name. And it doesn't really... I think the correct word is more common than any word you've guessed so far. The actual mind fryer, dude. Like, they throw me for a curveball by just giving me like a normal ass word for the first time in weeks. I'm just trying to think of like a single word that gets me more than like Buick is okay, but I would love a word that like just knowing if the E is there or not might be enough. No, because there's 4 potential... Okay, the words, what I need to know is A here and is M here? So what is a word that's A and M? Like... Bam? Damp with an E? Like, come on. Something's gotta have an E at the end. Something's gotta be like an English word with an E at the end. Something. Because that would be the best amount of information I could possibly, like, extract out of what I have. Something has to be A-M-P-E. BAMP. Like, I'm just making up words, man. But, like, something has to... Okay, it doesn't have to be a P. A-M something E. Just any word. Blank A-M blank E. There has to be like a word that's like structured that way. Just any word. Amb. A-M-B-E. What's the first letter? Lamb, like lamb chops. That's not a word. Okay. Ay, 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 ay. Amb. Ramb. Lambe. Oh! Oh! Okay, that's all we need. Okay, so M is 100%, so it's A-M something S-E. Okay, we did it, surely. And amuse! It's amusing! How long did that fucking take us? That's like the most embarrassing Wordle I've ever done in my life. Wordle in 6. Holy shit. You guys just saw me freaking flounder around for like 15 minutes straight. I can't believe we hit I can't believe we hit 100 followers and while I wasn't even streaming. Like, I could have sworn I was at like 94 the last time I streamed. Like, what just happened? But you know what? I'm a shroom of my word. I said we'd have some communal gaming. We will have some communal gaming later this week. I just need to post my GIF. And we spent so much time on the Wordle, I'm not gonna do connections. Not on stream, at least. Or maybe not while I'm streaming, not while my category is Limbus Company, because that's already far too much time wasted. Hey, hello, Flinko. How you doing? You're just in time for us to get to, like, the actual part of the stream. Without me, you know, like, dicking around, pretty much. Now, I don't remember... what we were doing exactly. We were killing sea creature. Oh yes, we were killing a lot of sea creature, actually. If memory serves, I just got done, like, killing 50 of these guys before I ended my stream because I thought my appendix might, like, be... I thought I might have appendicitis. Excuse me. I thought I might have had appendicitis, so I went to go lay down. And it turns out it was just a muscle stress. I mean, it might have been a part of the virus I had. Fuck, my food's already cold. I haven't even touched it yet. I haven't even touched my food and it's already cold. Whatever. I'm eating cold food today. I don't respect myself enough to go warm it up again. I'm just gonna eat it cold. I don't care. Anyways. Interestingly named stage. The Fabled Knight. La 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 la. Excuse me. Sorry. The Roaring. You know, Ando, I find it amusing that you mention it's been a long time since you've showed up to a stream, and the first stream you show up to, I have Roja in the stream title. I find that very interesting. Interesting coincidence, so to speak, if you believe in that sort of thing. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. It's purely coincidence because I didn't know the title until I clicked the notification. You saw Plumbridge calling and you had to answer. Pick up the phone. I know you're home. Excuse me. Sorry. I can't believe this is also a Deltarune collab and no one, like, everyone managed to stay silent about it. Like, just an unspoken rule. We will not mention the Deltarune portion of the event. That said, I must say I prefer Roja X Sinclair if it must be someone other than me. Sure, but I just can't prove it yet. Alright, Dokes. I prefer Roja X Sinclair if it must be someone other than me. I am impartial. I think Roja X Sinclair probably does sound pretty good. If, you know, Sinclair has to have someone other than me, specifically. Roja X Greg, I just seen a lot of it. That's all the title's about. I'm on Twitter. I like one single drawing of Gregor because it's, like, insanely high quality, and there's so much fucking passion and soul put into this fucking, like, Rakugeki, pretty much, because it's not even colored in. And then the algorithm says he liked one drawing of Grigor, and then shared it to his Discord. Show him nothing but Grigor forever, for the rest of time. And eventually, because I keep on liking the fucking Grigor drawings because they're really good, it shows me Roja X Grigor, and now my algorithm's nothing but freaking Rojagor. It's not, dude, I see a Rojagor post every 5 posts because of, you know, the highly advanced algorithm that knows me better than I know myself. It peered into the depths of my soul, and it decided, this guy needs to see Roja X Grigor art for the rest of time. Like, I like Roja and I like Grigor. I'm not that crazy about either of them, so it's a fine ship in my eyes. Sinclair's immature, inexperienced nature allows Roja to take the lead more than she can when paired with Grigor. I wanted to say something, but I don't think I can say it on Twitch. What is the appeal of Roja X Grigor? Why do people like this so much? I guess they're both just carefree like souls. They're both like lackadaisical, nonchalant, like a little older, and they both just kind of don't give a fuck. So like I guess I don't know. Roja's not exactly Unk. Grigor is Unk. Roja's like big sister, you know, One-san. So like in terms of like age discrepancy, they're still like not exactly on par. They're also very disillusioned with the world and hiding their suffering. True. The slightly deeper character analysis than what I could muster from a character that isn't Yi-san. Maybe the fandom seems some kind of support network building between them. I'm kind of scrubbing through my liked posts right now, looking for a Rojagor post, because I'm pretty sure I saw one right before I started the stream. But there's like 20 posts that I liked before I saw the stream, so. Okay, and I was mistaken. I didn't see anything relating to Roja and Grigor today at all. Listen, the algorithm, the one thing the algorithm has pinned down, I like tall anime women. I like pretty anime women, and I like tall women, and I like I like women with like multiple arms. That's something that Twitter shows me a lot because I keep on liking it. Like, of course it does. So that's the one thing it has truly nailed down. That I wouldn't mind. I like men. Based. the one thing, and Fumos. I like Fumos. I won't mind seeing pretty anime women and Fumos on my timeline for the rest of time. Especially Heathcliff and Marisol. Fuck Grigor. I mean, fuck Grigor. Like, you have to be a little more precise with your wording. Heathcliff and Marisol. I like Marisol. Marisol is literally me. We need to read more Letron J chat. We really do. I need to get back to it. I was sick all week last... Like, that's my excuse, okay? I was sick all week last week. So I wasn't uploading VODs, and I wasn't even thinking... Oh my gosh. Dude, I, like, skipped over all the Rojagor posts I drew. Because I actually scrolled far enough to see the first Grigor drawing I liked. How did I skip over all of them? Like ground zero for the algorithm to be like, show him Grigor forever. Wet dog Heathcliff though? Sun shower. Gotta Jones for some hobos. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna judge you for that, but it's a very interesting taste. That's as far as my judgment will go. Hobo Cliff is crazy. Dude, where did all the Roja X Grigor drawings I like go? Like, where did all of them go? I'm actually, like, losing it. I also quite like Heathcliff, but we are in a drought. Yeah, Heathcliff is one of my favorite. He's one of my favorites for sure. But, as far as the male sinners go, Yi-song solos. It's just objective reality, Yi-song solos. And then Sinclair is a close second. And then I don't really care about the rest of them. Not that I dislike them, but like I don't care enough to rank them after first and second place. Like Marisol, Honglu, Heathcliff. I like all of them. I mean, I might like Honglu slightly less than Heathcliff and Marisol, even though I think personally Honglu's a little more attractive. Like personality-wise, I like Heathcliff and Marisol more, so they kind of tie out to me. Streamer. Sorry, I know I'm blaspheming on cam right now. I'm a Yisong head, what can I say? Do I get Contempt All Ryoshu for my bleed team? Contempt All... Dude, I have the most hobo team imaginable. Like, hold on. I need to, like, skip through this dialogue to show you my hobo team. To show you how little I comprehend, like, team composition. I have a feeling you probably liked Rani from Elden Ring. I did. I don't see what that has to do with, Oh, like the eye thing, maybe? I definitely did. I'm not sure what... Oh, because of my avatar. I thought that was, like, in relation to me discussing my taste in sinners. Sorry, I had to decipher that text. Let me show you my hobo team. Let me read through this text. Where were we? There were more sea terrors than we expected near the lighthouse, but... Thanks to Irene's lamp. Let me scarf down one of these tacos. I have chicken breakfast tacos that I made, you know, like an hour ago, and now they're cold, but who cares? It still tastes fine. I said that because you were saying you liked women with many arms. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's also a fair point. I don't know why that completely went over my head. Dude, Twitter keeps on showing it to me, and I keep on pressing like, and it keeps on showing me more. I don't know, people, like, glaze the algorithm really hard. They're like, bro, the algorithm, like, determines your personality. No, it doesn't, man. I am not an NPC. My personality determines my algorithm. I'll tell you that much. I will not let the algorithm rage bait me. I will not let it show me, you know, like clickbait garbage. I will ignore it. Oftentimes, if I see something I don't like, I will say, don't show me this. Sometimes I have to do it very many times for the algorithm to listen. Did you listen to the song? Not yet. Not yet. Let's do that while I'm munching. You said, Sword of Damocles. What is that? Is that the next Kanto or what? Not Al6 has linked me a MIDI song. New MIDI song preview. It's not a Limbus song, Lamau. I fight my algorithm until I beat it into submission. Exactly. Exactly. That's playable character energy right there. I've been linked to the new MIDI song. Damocles. Sorry. It's not on preview, it's fully released. Damocles is like the item from hit game The Binding of Isaac Repentance. Yes, that is exactly where it's from. And other such notorious items like Jacob's Ladder from The Binding of Isaac Repentance. Sorry, I'm pulling it up. I'm pulling the song up. I am very competent. And we're gonna listen to it together while I smack on my cold chicken tacos. How's that? I started thinking about Assassin's Creed. Holy shit, Limbus coming. Sorry. Sorry, these tacos, they're so unpleasant when they're cold. They're so unpleasant. Haven't heard it yet? No. No. This is a blind listen through. Not looking well. There we go. Alright, I hope you guys didn't hear any of my disgusting chewing and smacking on the food. Bro was hungry. Bro ate. he ate. Yeah, this is very good. I don't want to talk over the music too much. Okay. So I'm aware of the parable of the sword of Damocles, so to speak. I mean, I don't really know if the parable... Yeah, sure, I like this song. We can keep it playing for a while. I really like this song. Wait, I've been looking for this for so long! This song isn't on the actual Deltarune, like, soundtrack list. Okay, thank you, YouTube auto-recommend. Definitely a 7.5 out of 10. It's decent for a MIDI song, not amazing, but like 7.5 for MIDI? Not bad. I liked it a lot. I don't really have like a frame of reference for MIDI songs other than the boss fights that I've gone through. Excuse me. So, I guess the parable isn't the right word. I'm aware of the concept of the Sword of Damocles, and how it's used as a metaphor for sudden but impending doom. I'm trying to, like, connect it to the song lyrics in my head, but I don't really have that much of an analytical mind. I'd have to listen to the song, like, several more times to, like, go like, oh, you know, that makes sense. Unless the context is just, you know, like a vague inspiration. She's the rising sun who shall light your world. I swear I'll have to play Library of Ruina sooner or later. Yeah, me too. The plan, as always, is that I finish Limbus Company, and then on the days that I finish what is available to finish in Limbus Company, and then once, you know, we've done Kanto 8 and the Intervalo afterward, and I think Kanto 9's coming out in December, or sometime early, like, next year. So once we do Kanto 9, then... Holy shit, I just unintentionally consigned my Lobotomy Core gameplay to start next year at the earliest. So maybe we don't wait for Kanto 9 to come out before I start streaming Lobcore. It is coming out in December. But I really, really like this song, chat. I need the custom emoji, like, plugin, man. I need you guys to type out listening, and then when you type out listening on the chat on my stream, it's this Bateman gif. I think my obsession with Lobcore has gone too far. You're only just now coming to that realization. Your first ever Lobcore stream was like 12 hours, Alicia. There's a very real chance for delays. I'm too poor for Lobcore. Same. How much does that game cost? Is it on sale right now? No, the sales ended. The early October autumn Dude, they ended today. They ended. Wait, it's not 10 a.m. yet, Pacific time. Lobotomy Core. Dude, I have 10 minutes. I have 10 minutes to get this game on sale right now. Yo. Okay, I'm buying Lobotomy Core in advance. Thank you for reminding me, chat. Thank you for reminding me. I have 10 minutes left on the autumn sale. Holy shit. Dude, I thought it ended yesterday. The absolute roller coaster. Okay. We're good. We can keep going. Hi, Wilson. Okay, so we actually are running out of time. Thank you for the posture check. I'm more or less straight backed. I got some padding. I got a blankie nested up against my lumbar, so like that helps with the back pain. Now, where were we? We made it exactly one line of dialogue into the first stage. I bought like $75 of games this morning because the sale was ending, and I was in deep contemplation about what I really wanted for like 3 hours. Wow. You should have gotten me Lobcore. Epachungus Deluxe. Thanks to Irene's lamp, the light of which paralyzed their nervous systems. What games did you get down? That's a great question, actually. I am curious too now. I'm inspired to go and fight the Black Silence again. What's that? Paired with the rather narrow passageways, we were able to handle them without much trouble. I'm probably gonna get killed by third phase. Wish me luck. Yes, best of luck, best of luck. Although I'm not exactly sure. Is that like a Elden Ring boss? One of the final bosses in Ruina. Okay. Okay. I was gonna buy a library, but me and my friend now have a family Steam again thing, so I don't need to buy it due to them having it. Peak. Dude, I tried setting up a family Steam account with someone. Okay, this was a couple months ago. I tried setting up a family Steam account with Ain, and we couldn't do it because Ain wasn't in like the same country as me. And now, flash forward to like a week ago, I tried setting up a family account with a buddy who lives in, you know, the same nation as me. And we can't do it because he doesn't live in the same household as me. What the fuck? Since when, man? That has to be obscene. The main reason I bought games is because I wanted Murders on the Yangtze River. You need to share a fucking household with someone for Steam Family now. They have to be in, like, your actual family. God forbid, like, close friends share games, which has always been a, like, thing historically. Whatever. What me and my friend did was I gave them my Steam account for them to do. Whoa, 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 whoa. In Minecraft, okay. We didn't break Steam terms of service on a Morel Shroomer stream now, did we? Huh? Wait, what? We can discuss this later because now I'm curious, but I don't wanna be breaking any rules, so. Steam may hunt you down for admitting. Yeah, they have you know, their 2 Bitcoin hitmen. I also picked up Demonic Mahjong, Haste, Severed Steel in a game that I previously pirated but wanted to support the developer. There's already a hitman sent to your house. I know, I gave my account details for it. Oh, horse. Nice new word. My dyslexic ex didn't even notice the R. Also, as the control room was, unlike the exterior wall, mostly undamaged, I'll share the good news that the repairs most likely won't take that long. Oh, yeah. Not her again. It's been a good couple of days I haven't had to read any voice lines for a falsetto anime girl. Hold on, let me do a practice line or two off mic. Alright, that's as best as I'm getting. Yi-song was right. Fortunately, the inside is barely damaged. How are you progressing, Miss Faust? I just got jump scared by the opening of library. Do not open Yakuza 0 while wearing headphones. Do not do it. Take it from me. You guys, I need you guys to envision what I had in my head when I said that. You guys know, like, that picture of Peter Griffin, like, running away from the airplane? Just imagine that, and the words I just said are in impact font on that image. Whatever you do, don't open up Yakuza 0 with headphones on. You're gonna meet the first bastard, though he's easy as shit in normal mode. We're gonna fight him, and then I have to get ready for class, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I have academics to attend to. It is almost complete. Be best prepared to leave. Then I'll radio the doctor. Let's... Ah! A tremor shakes the building with a loud boom, and debris begins to fall from the ceiling. The first bastard time. The lighthouse's precarious floor suddenly collapses from the shock. The floor's giving way. What's going on out there? Excuse me. I see aught shattering through the ocean's surface, the sheer explosive force turning water into mist. And it is charging at us once again. As Yi-song noticed, I saw the shadow of a dark figure through the ruptured outer wall of the lighthouse, charging ferociously at the ruined structure. The night. We have to stop the roaring. The figure looked a lot like one of those knights of the city's western region Don Quixote would talk at length about. The lighthouse might crumble The lighthouse might crumble at this rate. And then we have no choice. We have to stop whatever's out there. House, stay here. The rest of us will descend the lighthouse and... The lighthouse is almost fully functional. It'll only take some finishing touches to have its light shine again. Which I can handle, so I'll stay behind. Seems entirely unnecessary to leave the rest to you. I would much rather leave it to Faust, who's an expert. I've read about that Seaborn before. The fables and legends say that he is the last knight. And if those stories have any grain of truth in them, you're gonna need all hands on deck to even have a chance at stalling it. One second. Hold on. Nothing. Don't mind me, chat. Don't mind me. There we go. Okay, now we can fight the knight. Your decision, Executive Manager. All hands on deck. Leave the lighthouse to Mayors. We have to put a stop to that knight somehow. Waves crest high and violent behind the spear-wielding knight. We have to protect the already precarious lighthouse against the knight. The knight begins to charge at us, his steed splitting the very sea. And I instinctively know that this isn't going to be easy. Well. One day, wheat grains he planted did not sprout. One day he stopped feeling the scent of life between his breaths. Thus he rides against the currents, hunting after waves. He seeks the waves, reproaches them, and eventually brings about their destruction. Faint memories, having blinked through Amia's fathoms, flash briefly before my eyes. And the seaborn knight wields his great lance against surfaced sea terrors. He shudders as though with repulsiveness, but he does not stop. I want you to know this prick has double the health and 8 protection and 8 protection? Okay, so it's not double the health, but times 2 times it's... He has a factor of 10. That's a factor of 10. That's double health with 80% damage resistance. That's times 10. You obstruct progress and color the lands. That is impermissible. This is the land. The knight and the sea terrors don't necessarily seem to be on the same side. Perhaps diplomacy may be a viable solution here? And be sure not to hit him any more than 2 times. Overcome the bellowing... The bellowing what now? Say that again. We'll overcome the roaring and speak to the knight. Go. Whatever, go my guard. We are not the sea. We are not its waves. The knight's great lance falters with doubt. Waves are the only thing that hold any meaning for him. The last knight gains 3 offense level down. Well. Wait, I can only hit him twice? What do you mean? When hit, inflict 1 cold against attacker. It's 1 speed. This unit has 3 stacks. Take 20 gloom damage and 20 sanity, then gain 1 for... Okay. 2 times with any given sinner. What the fuck? 8 protection, yawn. Come at me when you get rupture immunity. Does protection reduce, like, bleed damage and shit? When this unit takes damage that brings HP down to 0, nullify that. Then this unit is healed back to 100 health and gains a new pattern. Okay. So I hit him twice and then I just, like, evade, or... It's a very weak clash. The Indomitable Knight. Gain Clashable Guard. Gain 2 haste. Clash lose sanity. Oh, yes, please. You should clash his guard. I just read it. I'm in complete agreement on that one. This song loops better in the actual game, I'm pretty sure. Protection is a flat 10% damage resistance that cannot be overcome by level difference. So it is not affected by status effects. Question mark. What if you clash a clashable guard with a clashable guard? What happens? They don't get offset, do they? Do they just clash? So yeah, he does have 80% damage resist, but apparently he also has it in normal mode. Okay, yeah, so his health does just double. Prioritize his targets with frozen. What the fuck? Why does he have 2 chill? Oh, because of Heathcliff's guard. He hit him a second time with a second skill. No, my comp is hard countered, bro. I'm hard. I can't. What do I do? What do I fucking do with? Okay, he has an evade. It's fine. I hard countered myself. They don't get offset. It says offset. I'm just gonna try and... I'm just gonna clash it regularly. Try? Okay, for science. For science. Might as well. Neutral. Struggling. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Alright. Dude. Why don't you try Fluid Sac with Superbia? What is Superbia? I do possess Fluid Sac. It's like ego I own. He hasn't beaten Kanto 7. Yeah, I'm on Kanto 7 right now, so if that's a Kanto 7 effect... Oh yeah, this monster's starting to give me a tummy ache. I didn't eat enough. Oh. I need more water. Oh shit, oh. Yeah, Strimmer's very behind on the main story right now. There have probably been spoilers here and there, but without context, I lack, you know, I lack the knowledge to be properly spoiled. Okay, so all stacks go away after you don't hit him, so I guess we're chilling. I can just hit him again. Evade. Skill 2. Why is the game... I'm noticing like this new hint system. Is it just for this event, or is this like in the game now? Like, Project Moon's really, really holding your hand, I think. It's been in the game. It's in the game. How have I never noticed that? Have I just always... I think I've just always had hints off. And I must have clicked them on by accident at some point. What the hell? It's been in the game since the magical girl Walpurgisnacht. Oh my gosh. Wait, I've just been like... I don't know. I just haven't had it on. I kind of prefer not having it on, because then I have to like read a little bit, you know? They only have them for fights added after that point. Oh, okay. That's why. Now, I've always had hints on. It's just... I haven't done any new fights since then. Okay. I'm probably overthinking this, honestly. I can just, like... whatever. He has so many fucking moves, man. He has so many moves. I don't need such a crutch. It's useful for being aware of devastating attacks. That's true. Like, it does save me some, like, spare me some effort. I just, the first time I saw it, fuck me. The first time I saw it, I'm like, wow, they're really leaning into the whole like, Project Moon fans can't read thing. Like, oh no, I can't read either. No, why did I do that? Ruina will give you no such mercies. No, he's Clippu. He became an ice block. Wait, everyone's becoming an ice block. I forgot about the passive. We don't have anything in common with a knight. Or he waves or rocks in his eyes. The sea wets our hems, giving us no time to answer the question. Someone has to stand their ground next to the petrified sinners. We have to charge the knight. Leroy Jenkins. Nothing happened. Okay, well, I picked the wrong thing. Oh! We staggered him. It's fine, we staggered him. Okay, goodbye. Oh shit, I just froze Roja. If you had stood your ground, you could have unfrozen everyone. It's fine, I unfroze them anyway. Unclashable. Okay, well. Shionara. I don't really know what to do here. You didn't win the choice encounter? No, I picked the wrong thing. I pray you survive. That didn't do anything. It's the other choice that's deadly. Okay, so I picked the wrong. I picked the choice that isn't a gamble. If. Ay ay ay. The knight rides upon the violently. Fuck. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna use the restroom. Well, just pick correctly now. I have many watchers whom are not subbed. I don't want them to miss the fight. I'll be right back. Alright, I got more agua. I've been snoozing the ad, but I must have missed the pop-up. I didn't want them to play in the middle of a fight. But we're chilling, I think. They're almost over. Sword of Damocles. I can assure you guys, I will be giving that song several more listens in the near distant future. Also, I have bad news. I have bad news for the ebook, the audiobook heads. I started a new fantasy novel. It's not okay. Here's the good news. It's not a 3-book omnibus that's 1,000 pages. Here's the really bad news. Here's the worst news. It is a 40-book. It is a 45-book omnibus set in a, it's a 45-book sci-fi omnibus. So, listen, I will practice. Here's the other good news. The flip side of the flipped coin. Because it is such a long novel series, I can practice more restraint. The problem with Rise of Nagash, those 900 something pages, is that it was a very long book, it was a very long novel, but it was just short enough that I'm like, okay, well, if I really just fucking marathon this shit, I can be done ASAP. And then I spent a week and a half trapped on my couch reading my book. So because this novel series is 40 something, I can exercise more moderation. I can knock out 900 pages in a day. I know, I'm a slow reader. That's something I've noticed. All my smart friends, they read like at literally several multiplied margins faster than me, and I just have no idea how people do that. Like, I can read at more or less a conversational pace. Like, I can't really... I've never found it in me to read faster than that. I guess I've never found, like, a need to. I can low-key just survive depending on how good the book is. There will... So, I will still be doing work on the things that I want to. And I won't... Like, my book is just... I think I'm going to be playing less video games, honestly. I'm just going to be playing less video games off stream, and instead of gaming, I will just be reading for my leisure time. That's what I did yesterday. I spent almost all day studying, and then I spent like 90 minutes playing a video game, and then I spent like another 2 or 3 hours reading, and that was my whole day. Studying, coursework, 3 hours of reading, and like an hour of gaming. Anyways, back to the fight, now that the ads are over. My comfortable reading speed is 350 words per minute. I can speed up to 500 words per minute, but it's uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't know. I read at a leisurely pace. What type of community games do you have planned, by the way? I have no idea. I'm open to suggestions. I don't know why I can't speak today. There's a Discord, by the way, chat, and if you guys are, you know, r/out of the loop, we have hit 100 followers. I did it off stream somehow, but we've hit 100 followers. And I've been discussing with my chatters in previous streams, League. Well, maybe not. I've been discussing with my previous, you know, with chatters in previous streams, I should say, that when I hit 100 followers, you know, I need some kind of celebration, like it's a big landmark. And we're gonna do like community games, like, I don't know, like Cards Against Humanity, or like my thoughts are, you know, Cards Against Humanity, Scribble.io or whatever, you know, like Drawful. We could do Jackbox, shit like that is what I'm thinking. You know, just like fun games to play with friends. And that the friends being chat. And I'm gonna do that on Friday or Saturday. So I'm open to suggestions. League, I don't think we won't be doing League. It's okay. You guys don't have to run away from my stream just yet. We won't be playing League. Not for the community stream, at least. Anyways. I digress. We're running out of time, and I need to finish this fight before, you know, I go to before I go to school. I need to get at least one stage done today. The knight rides upon the violently whinnying steed. Lance raised skyward, the knight races across the sea, splitting its waves. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. We won't succeed at this rate. Stall him, please, even for a second. Irene directs her hand cannon toward the knight. Her aim and will undulates on the same frequency with the waves. We need but a moment to recover. Topple the waves. Go for his legs, not his lance. We have to stop the knight's charge. We have to observe the situation more carefully. We have to stop the knight's charge. Oh, okay. We can put a stop to the knight's charge. Oh, no one has any sanity. Come on, give me that 50-50. Give me that disgusting 50-50. Oh, what? Oh, never mind. He doesn't even need to hit heads. The Inquisitor quickly capitalizes on this momentary opening. A blinding spark flies from her hand cannon, and the knight is thrown off his steed. Wouldn't it be funny if you intentionally chose the wrong one? Honestly, I was trying to. And in intentionally trying to choose the wrong one, I think I picked the right one. Slay the Ocean skill becomes clashable. Okay. They made that check easier because it's unnecessarily cruel. Do you just lose your sanity? Like, why was everyone's sanity 0? Sorry, I got bored. Oh my gosh, there's more checks. Then Shadow, blah, blah, blah. Arthur gathered to defeat the knight. The knight leaps. But yeah, I can't. I don't know how you guys read that fast. I literally, like... I mean, I can read faster than a conversational, tone, pace. But it's not comfortable, like Al said. Like, Al's uncomfortable reading pace is 500. My uncomfortable reading pace is, like... It's like I'm reading so fast I'm not even like registering the words that I'm processing in my head. If you fail it, then he attacks again with the unclashable version. Oh. And what if you don't do anything? What if you observe the situation? Once, twice, thrice. That's not a word. He's always challenged the waves and is fated to do so for eternity. Struggle passive, yeah. Oh! That counts as failure. Yo. He doesn't have his protection anymore. Okay, we win, surely. No, none of my sinners have any fucking sanity. Where did all their sanity go? I take it like the frozen effect like applies, like makes them lose sanity. Fluid sac, please. I don't have fluid sac equipped. I have the new one equipped. No, 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 no. Not like this. Okay, so you can attack. I should probably actually like pay attention to the fucking frost effect. You can attack. You can attack. Ay ay ay. Yi-Song can, and Raja can, but she isn't negative sanity right now. Just power guard that shit. Excuse me. Shoot him. He doesn't even need to hit heads. What a stupid skill. What a fucking stupid ass skill, man. He didn't hit heads once. Wait, this guy just sucks at clashing. What the hell? Pionara. Okay, now we can kill him. Holy shit. She said... Chat, she said the thing! So this really was our Limbus company after all. Wait, she just said the line! I thought people were fucking like shitposting when they say that shit. They actually say it in the game. I'm sorry. So yeah, the reason I hate this fight is the unclashable Slay the Ocean deals about 500 damage total in hard mode. That sounds logical. Anyways, have you guys like noticed my like hobo team comp yet? Like, I don't have identities yet. I have identities, but I don't have like the resources to upgrade them. 1k plus actually. I'm just kind of like running a bunch of random bullshit. And you know what? The solo IDs are strong enough that depends how much cold you have. Holy shit, Ishmael. We're holding him back for now, but he won't last much longer. No BS. I can last. The lighthouse, not so much. What difference does that make? As soon as we're reeling from the battle against this enemy. Alright. What's track 31 after the night fight? 31. Deltarune, chapter 3 plus 4, 31. Crickets. Yeah, this is the track that plays right after the night fight. Like, good enough. Let's turn the regular music back on. Whatever's going on. It deals more damage based on how much cold frozen is split amongst the sinners. Oh, yay. Oh, so just get rid of all your frozen before he does the attack. 5-head. Without giving us much time to breathe, the knight fixes the spear and begins charging at us again. It didn't take very long for the severity of the situation to dawn, as I quickly began to rack my head with a desperate wish. What can I do? What can I do here? That's when, through the mist, the black space begins to envelop my vision once again. Yeah, it did 0 damage. in the fight that I just did, his unclashable move literally did 0 damage to everyone. I don't know if you guys noticed that. It didn't do anything. I was seeing a bunch of 0s and like a 1 here and there. Wait, this is just like this company. And from the dark, light shines again. I reach out toward it and see, unlike in the earlier phenomenon, which focused entirely and powerfully on Skadi, a single individual, what I saw this time was an unfamiliar place called Casimir's. This place was filled to the brim with things that Don Quixote would lose her mind over, like knights and their countless fans, an arena in which to test one's mettle. But the one in Amiya's thoughts sits far from all of that glory, in a very mundane-looking office. It's actually crazy how little cold you had. Yeah, I had one idiot with 2 cold, I think. There was not a single other sinner that had cold. I had 2 cold distributed between the entire party, I'm pretty sure. Hey, I read his skill. Like, that's all it takes. You just read the enemy's kit, and then it's not that hard of a fight, right? He wears a well-kept set of clothing, while his eyes are, with a slight squint, focused on reading the newspaper. The man looked more like an office worker than a knight, but the most radiant part of that scene was a banner hanging on the wall, and a sword. Don Quixote was the first sinner who came to mind. Can she, our ardent admirer of knights and pursuer of glory, spin that energy from his sword as her own? Oh, we're getting a new ego! What's up, my homies? How are y'all? Hello, Kaz. We're in the finale of the one stage I'm doing for the day. Wait, no, he's different. Thank you for the hydrate. More agüita. I'm smashing a Monsty too. The caffeine's gonna help me in class, I think. I'm halfway through the can, and when I end the stream and get ready for class, I'm just gonna smash the rest of it at once. Thank you for the posture check. I'm straight backed. I'm doing well. I'm doing way better with posture. Maybe because, like, I started growing a little bit more concerned for, like, my long-term health. Which is ironic, because, like... I'm not gonna say why that's ironic. That would be too depressing. You know, I care about, like, my musculature and bone structure, and I want to grow I want to age slowly, so, like, posture goes a very long way towards that. And so does stretching and staying in shape. I need someone who doesn't pursue glory, someone who can handle their own tarnished glory. The sinner who could detachedly wield the entirety of their bygone horror is Grigor. Yes, there's just one. I'll trust you, Grigor. Use this ego to hew the knight's charge. Split the waves. Use the light to split the waves, huh? I hear you, Manager Bud. Let's do this. It might be peak, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I have this ego. This is the first time I'm actually seeing it in use. It's stupidly random that Dante can extract ego from Amiya's mind. Yeah, it's a little Deus Ex, but I mean, so is the whole event. Like, the whole event is awfully contrived. Whoa, we got, like, sucked into a new world by a dimensional portal. Like, really? Is that the best you could come up with? I mean, I couldn't come up with anything better, so I guess I shouldn't really say something like that, but... The whole thing is a little contrived, like, you have to admit. So, I'm not really gonna critique the Deus Ex. Dante can, like, enter Amiya's mind for new egos. Like, the whole... It's the whole event. The whole event is contrived, so... I'm not gonna single out one part of it like that. Well, I mean, I can, but I'm not gonna, like, complain about it or anything. The incandescent golden blades of light surge forth, cleaving through the darkness of the sea. I had it all mapped out, to be honest. I was sure that I could make it all make sense before the event happened. Well, I haven't played Arknights, so I don't know how much sense this actually makes within the realm of either game. I was thinking, like... I mean, Mephistopheles is literally like an interdimensional engine of, you know, like an interdimensional vehicle, so to speak. Like it doesn't go to new dimensions, but it just like transports them to every like place known in the city and then some. I don't really know how the backrooms work, but they could have just like my first guess would have been like a backrooms malfunction or something. And maybe, I mean, that might even be the case still. We don't really know yet. So maybe I'm critiquing without like the full knowledge and like breadth of the actual event itself, and that would be really fucking embarrassing if like the answer actually was reasonable and we just haven't seen it yet. Yeah, that would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? The knight withstands and parries each of those lights away, but he comes to a stop when the last of the golden radiance cuts across the sea, and looks in our direction as if to admire it. I was thinking that using Dante's will, they could utilize the power of the golden bow to jump between worlds. And finally, the golden bow, Mephistopheles, you know, a warp train even, like, the warp trains literally go in between dimensions. Like a warp train malfunction, something like that. That would all be very rational, and you know, I'm still kind of expecting one of those things to be the answer at the end. The lighthouse makes a low, resonant creaking noise before firing a bright light toward the ocean horizon. Mayers has completed the repairs. Oh, the lights returneth to its house once more. Sorry, my Don Quixote impression could use a lot of work. Warp trains only take 10 seconds to reach the destination, by the way. I thought it was instantaneous. I was thinking that using Dante's will... you already said that. Silence all. Mayers is saying something. Like Otis said, Mayers was peeking out of the window and shouting something at us. Vessel Massas is still near the shores, somewhere in the coastal sea. It moored somewhere by the beach, somewhere quite a bit of distance away from the village coast. It is advertised as 10 seconds or fewer in library. Fascinating. Confirmed. I'll radio Dr. Calcite immediately. Whew. It's all well and good, but what about the monster? Yeah, what if it charges at the lighthouse again and destroys it? I heard it talk during our battle, but I don't think that creature is capable of actually communicating with them. This will be a problem. She's so cute! What the fuck? She is, it's like so irresistibly adorable. Why do they have to draw her like that, man? Ay, ay, ay. Don Quixote, wait. Don't get too close to it, it's dangerous. But before we could stop her, Don Quixote had already approached as close as she could to the Seaborn, her eyes twinkling. There is an established multi-dimensionality to the Golden Bow's power via the Catherine incident. What's the Catherine incident? And the voice of the distortion. Who the fuck is Catherine? She takes a brief moment to admire the knight and his steed, before asking in an energetic tone, "Oh, mighty knight, what is the name of thy noble steed?" Nante. Wait, she can communicate with him? Oh, it is quite the coincidence, then. My noble steed is also named Rocinante. One who's not a comrade. They are a steed, you say? Sooth, a steed most fine indeed. It hath served me well over countless adventures of mine, despite its appearance. Yet I must inquire thee, noble knight, wherefore dost thou strike this lighthouse so? Sharma. It was not the waves. Waves are dark. More raucous. Perchance there's a tad inconvenient misunderstanding here, then. Good night. I and mine compatriots are now embarking upon an adventure most important, yet with thy obstruction we are unable to do so. Really, will thou return to whence thou came? Don Quixote regarded the knight with a stance that was at once courteous and brave, and the knight and his steed Rocinante. We are in Spain. We're in fucking Iberia. Holy shit. This guy's also Don Quixote. What the hell? Stared wordlessly back at Don Quixote. I wasn't sure if she managed to get through to the knight or if the knight just lost interest, but they both departed the lighthouse, looking out to the far distance. So they really exist. Seaborns who hope for something other than just survival. Are you alright, Donkey? You should be thankful that it somehow yielded a positive outcome. When you had to fix a habit of rushing forward without thinking it through. Mine apologies. While Don Quixote returned to the knight with that bizarre conversation, Amia raised her voice happily as though she just received good news. What? Dr. Calcite, is that true? What's going on? The doctors managed to infiltrate the vessel Massas. They're already done cleaning up the decks and are now waiting for the rest of us to arrive. But it's hardly been 10 minutes since the lighthouse came on. The doctor's an excellent strategist, and based on what Dr. Calcite told us, I think they already had some plans in motion before we activated the lighthouse. Great. Let's return to Scotty and join them. We returned to the raft and explained what had transpired. Scotty listened to us quietly before replying in the exact same manner as she did before. Someone's gonna have to stay behind. I'll stay. Go find the vessel massas. I'm not reading her lines because I totally forgot, like, what kind of voice I gave her. You're gonna refuse again if we offer help, aren't you? Scotty, too. Like, and I'll see you after we retrieve the vessel mass. I know they have, like, an actual voice, but I haven't heard it yet, so, like, I have nothing to imitate right now. I'll let the doctor know what happened here. Oh, what an oddball. She'd be saying that with a deep sigh. What an oddball. Iraja, my beloved.
그 정도 화력으로 우리 사무소를 막을 수 있을 줄 알았냐? 저놈들 무기까지 주어서 철수하자고.
It's so, you know, I can't stop thinking about this. It's so weird. I like tall women. I love tall women, but Iraja is just, like, not high on my sinner, like, waifu tier list. Honestly, she's been gaining more and more points, like, a lot more points in the last, like, couple of weeks on the waifu tier list, but she was always, like, towards the lower end, so she's just kind of tying herself out with everyone else with those extra points. Only 3 more streams like this to finish the arc. Hey, we got 16 days, okay? And you're right, we're actually very close to the end. 12, 13, 14. Oh my gosh, yeah. Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning. How easy. And then I don't have to play Limbus for, like, the next several months. While I finish Umineko. Quote-unquote finish Umineko. 5-head. It was a good stream. It was a good 90 minutes. I had a very, very good time the whole way through. Except for maybe when we did the Wordle. I would love to, like, speedrun the connections right now. But, you know what? I got, you know, it's 12:35. I really can't linger much longer than I've allowed myself to already. Thank you for the hydrate, Kaz. Who do we raid? Who do we raid? Oh wow, there's a lot of people live right now. No, the decision paralysis. The decision paralysis. Ay ay ay. You know, this guy's never live when I'm live, so I feel like it's a fine raid. Bonnie Pause. Guide the raid critter. Oh, okay, you have made the choice for me. I was about to type in /raid Bonnie Pause. Very well, Andal. You have consumed the points you have gained for this stream to guide the raid. I respect it. I know that's a very very grave and steep opportunity cost for you. 1,000 points. I don't think you even make 1,000 points in a 90-minute stream. You make like maybe a third of that in a 90-minute stream. Plus the active points, so like maybe closer to half actually. Very well. Your wish is my command, good sir. It was a tough decision, and back again. Welcome back. I'm saying goodbye. It is the end. A short stream, I know, but you guys have learned. You guys have come to expect the shorter streams on weekday mornings, weekday evenings for you. As regretful as it is, I know. I would love to stream for more time. It pains me to say goodbye so soon. Maybe, like, you know, I'll work on it, chat. Like, hey, I fell asleep before 1 in the morning last night, and then I ended up sleeping in till 10 anyways. So, like, oops. Yeah, so I slept for 9 hours. But one of these days, I'm getting tired. I'm getting more tired earlier in the night. I'm just still sleeping in to the same time regardless of, like, how early I fall asleep. I mean, I fell asleep at fucking 9 p.m. on Friday. On a Friday night, I fell asleep at 9 p.m. And then I ended up waking up at 2. And I couldn't fall back asleep for like 2 hours, so I woke up at 10 in the morning anyways. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. You guys know which emotes to drop. You guys know how the spore raids go. You guys know the procedure. Drop your dodos in your jumpods. And I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Love you guys. Thanks a lot. And see you.